It's questionable. Ah, pues ahí viene la policía también.
of Hospitality Management. My name is Dr. Coleman Nguyen, Professor and the Chair of the Department of Hospitality Management. Today is a special day. 20 years ago, a team of professors and administrators pioneered the hospitality program at San Jose State University. Our first graduation was in 1993 with only 5 students. Today, we have more than 130 students. During the past 20 years, our department has gone through up and down, if you know our history, right? Like a roller coaster. Today, we are proud to be a stand-alone department again with about 400 students and growing. Now, among all the founders of our program, there's one and only one who has been serving in the department from day one. Who she is? So tonight, I want to honor her long-time contribution to the department by inviting her to preside over tonight's convocation program. Because starting tonight, we will start a new and exciting chapter of the Department of Hospitality Management at San Jose State University. Now let's welcome Dr. Kay Sullivan.
It's hard to believe that 20 years ago we were at the old Red Lion Hotel graduating 5 students, and I was there, and today I'm overwhelmed, and I'm so happy for all of you out there celebrating our 20th year. Good evening. It is a beautiful evening. Are we ready for a graduation celebration? Welcome to the 2013 Department of Hospitality Management Spring Convocation. My name is Dr. Kay Sullivan. Our new name is Department of Hospitality Management, or HSPM. For those alums that are out there, we're back to that. So that's our new HEGIS code. I have the pleasure of introducing our speakers tonight. We're asking at this time that you please turn off cell phones or other electronic devices that may disturb us during the evening. We also want to apologize for missing some students in the program. We will be reprinting those programs and sending them to you, so please excuse our mistake. My first introduction is that of our Dean of the College of Applied Arts and Sciences, Dean Charles Bullok, whom I like to call Dean Bullok. He has been an instrumental cog in the wheel of growth and change for this department. Students and faculty, we owe a great deal of debt to his dedication, his wisdom, and his listening ear, this gentleman from North Carolina. Even though he went to graduate school at Illinois, as Dr. Yen and I did, he has achieved exceptional greatness by recognizing and rewarding greatness in other people and in other departments. He still maintains his own playfulness and his compassionate heart, not found very often among deans on campuses. Please give a warm welcome to our Dean. We are so proud and grateful to you, Dean Charles Bullok.
Thank you, Kate. This is a great time of year. It's really my favorite time of the year, and what Kate didn't say is that as Dean, I've got 10 different departments in the college. This is one of my very favorites. It's one that I'm proud of, and I'm very happy that you are back to hospitality management. I think it's going to be a great department, growing and getting better and better all along. Today you're graduating from San Jose State's Department of Hospitality Management. On behalf of the College of Applied Sciences and Arts and the San Jose State University, I congratulate you and welcome all of you and your family and friends. Your family and friends, your faculty, advisors, and mentors are all extremely proud of you and your accomplishments and the education you've worked so hard to earn. As Dean of the College, I share in that pride. It's a real privilege to be part of this 2013 convocation ceremony, to stand before a group of students who have completed the requirements for degrees in hospitality management. You've acquired the intellectual sophistication to be successful in your field. I have confidence that each of you, in your own way, will contribute significantly to your profession. Ultimately, the relevance and value of your education will be determined by how well you convert your learning into action and service. Graduates, you now have a prestigious degree because of the outstanding faculty, campus facilities, and heritage of excellent teaching that's a trademark of our university. Doors will open for you that would have remained closed without your education. We're really proud of you and hope you don't forget about us. Tell everyone that you're a San Jose State grad. San Jose State will always be part of your past, and now you're a vital part of our future. I encourage you to keep connected with your college, your department, and your university. Visit campus. Keep in touch with your professors. Let us know how you're doing. Be a proud SJSU alum. You have graduated from a department that is just beginning a growth stage. Your department may call on you for feedback as they become even stronger and an even stronger program than they already have. Just this morning, I was at another convocation. I sat next to John Carlos. And if you don't know who John Carlos is, if you've walked around campus and you've seen the statues on campus, John Carlos and Tommy Smith were in the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City. They're the ones that they're standing with their fists on campus, and we're standing with no shoes on, if you remember that. John Carlos is one of the fastest people in the world. He was a bronze medalist in the Mexico City Olympics in 1968. He was giving a convocation speech for Health Science and Recreation Department. He said many things to students that meant an awful lot to them, but there's one thing he said that really made a lot of difference to me, and I want to share. Here's a man who won an Olympic medal, something that most of us will never do, never even think about doing. He's one of the fastest men in the world. He achieved this, and it was quite an honor. This morning, when he talked to the graduates at Health Science and Recreation, what he said to them was, what matters to me is not what I did in 1968. What matters to me is what I'm going to do in the future. And so for you graduates, I hope you'll remember that and realize it's not what you've done, it's what you're going to do as you move forward. So congratulations, I'm really proud of you.
There are a couple of special people in the audience I would like to recognize, and that is our Pebble Beach management team. We'd like to welcome Bea Geiger, Gretchen Melvin, and Shane Hayura. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I'd also like to welcome our representatives from Phil's Coffee that are here. Thank you for joining us too today. This class of 2013 is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Hospitality Management. The students we recognize this evening will receive a baccalaureate degree in Hospitality, Tourism, and Event Management. The convocation event tonight includes hospitality graduates from December 2012, May 2013, and August 2013. While a time of closure for the students, this moment each year is also a time for faculty to reflect on and share good feelings as they come and watch their students graduate, and knowing that they played a tremendous role in this important accomplishment. I'd like to now introduce the faculty members in the Department of Hospitality Management. As I introduce you, please stand and remain standing until all members of the faculty have been introduced. First, our chair extraordinaire and my good friend, Dr. Soo-Hong Yen. Second, our newest tenure-track assistant professor and the coordinator of tonight's event, Dr. Michelle Huang. I don't know if everybody's here, but I'm going to say them. Attorney Joseph Dworak. Are you here, Joe? Mr. Richard Larson. Miss Linda Levine. And her husband and her favorite Parisian partner, Mr. David Busey. Mr. Mark McMinn from Team San Jose. I don't know if Mark is here. Mr. Seth Orvis. Miss Barbara Radcliffe. Miss Alice Southwell. Mr. Terry Thompson. Dr. Pixin Wei. Please, let's all give the faculty a well-earned round of applause. Thank you, faculty. I have a saying that I tell our introductory students. Working in hospitality means making the guest feel at home, even though sometimes you wish they really were. That statement, however, does not apply to our next guest speaker. His philosophy is one of welcoming guests. Mr. Phil Jaber grabbed our attention, not in a typical hospitality revenue format, but the faculty and students have all observed the incessant lines forming day after day at his Phil's Coffee location just behind us in Plaza Paseo de San Antonio to buy his most famous product, coffee. Some choose keynote speakers by the revenue streams they bring in, but in Phil's case, Phil, we chose it by satisfied returning customers that are always in your stores. Mr. Jaber is a proven manager and business consultant who has successfully managed multiple businesses in hospitality and retail food. He has over 30 years experience in the food and beverage business, and as most immigrants can attest, Phil has attended the School of Hard Knocks. But as he shared with me, and as you can read in your programs, he turned his passion into a marketplace, and now with his family owns and operates 13 Phil's Coffee stores in the Bay Area. So if you've never had a cup of Phil's passion, I would advise you to try it because you'll know what I'm talking about. This evening we welcome Mr. Jaber along with members of his family and his corporation and his staff. Mr. Jaber is here to share his wisdom with our graduating class. Now it is my sincere pleasure to introduce our very special guest and our 2013 convocation speaker, Mr. Phil Jaber.
You know, I'm nervous, guys. But as I give Kate the hug, I became more calm and settled and relaxed. I want to thank you all kindly for having me here today, this beautiful location. Good evening, faculty, administration, friends, and family. Of course, the graduating class of 2013. I would like to thank the Department of Hospitality Management for having me here today. I'm honored to be part of this event. By the way, I would like to wish a happy 20th anniversary to the leaders of this department, and I want to thank them for teaching you all how to become leaders in your hospitality. And a big thank to you all who those raised you and helped you to be here and a part of this event at this point. By the way, I heard a rumor that hospitality department have the best looking people. Everyone at San Jose State, and as I look around the room, I have to say that is true. about me that we entered the U.S. in the early 70s. My grandfather and his cousins, they came to this great country in 1910. So in the 70s, I opened a supermarket, a liquor store called Gateway Market. So I used to sell liquor, cigarette, beer, wine, coffee, sandwiches. And in the meantime, I was working with my passion. I loved coffee when I was a little kid. So I used to sell coffee, but one cup at a time. I worked at it over 25 years to perfect it. And somehow, I thank God for giving me the passion and the love I have for what I do. And I conquered my coffee. After 25 years, I get the flavor, the taste. I dissolve the acid out of my coffee. My coffee has no acid. Then in 98, I said I'm going to take 2 years off. I visited over 1,100 coffee shops, 5-star restaurants. I used to go there just to watch how why did people go to the coffee shop? What their expectation? How is the service? Is the employees stressed out? Are they happy? The manager. So I visit many shops, some 90 beats, some 3 beats. And in 202 I stopped. After I observed people like to go to coffee shops. And I used to sit in my car in the sidewalk and watch people walk in, walk out. I said, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people to go to my coffee shop to sit, socialize, meet people, build culture, build community. We did that. We conquered that by how we conduct our business. So when I was a little kid, I have 10 rules and guiding and recipes that I work with to run my business. So I'm going to mention it to you also. It might help you all in your profession, because each one of us has something good about it. So we must love what we do and we must act on it. Like you're hungry for it, you go get it. It's not gonna come to you, you're gonna go get it. Because you already get the degree. Now it's up to you to go get your mission. So my 10 things is you must have love for what you do, you must have faith, and you must be truly about it. So if you have these 3 things, you have a business, you create customers, become your clientele. So the 4th one, you must respect them. Number 5, treasure them. That means you are growing. You need to open more shops, and that's what happened to Phil's Coffee because of all my quality clientele and the teamwork that I have. Because when I started hiring people, I was looking for people and culture. I don't want employees. I want to build people, culture. Treat people like you want to be treated, with respect and love, integrity. Don't be shy. If you have quality, people love quality, especially our society these days. They're all smart, intelligent. They have money to spend. They love quality. They don't like BS. They like to go to a place where they feel comfortable, like you go into your grandma's house. That's what Phil's Coffee create. So my 10 things is love, faith, and truth, respect, and treasure. Number 5, that means you're growing, you need to act. Action. You can't talk about it. So you act and you organize. Management, united unity with each other, respect each other, respect your leadership. Maybe one day you become a leader. And the last one is success. So I encourage every one of you to go out there and have love for what you do. Never give up, never look back, always go ahead. So that's how I conduct my coffee. My business, and we're growing because of the love of our clientele and the reputation you guys give us. It's awesome. That's what it's all about. So treat people like you want to be treated, and you will succeed. God bless you all for having me here, and this is wonderful. Congratulations to you.
Phil, thank you very much for those thoughtful words. Dr. Michelle and Dr. Yen and I have a present for you, a little token of our appreciation for tonight. And Bill, if you notice, is in the shape of a coffee bean, okay?
Thank you, everybody.
Graduates, your personal journeys and stories in arriving at this event tonight are varied. Some of you arrived as freshmen or transferred in as juniors, knowing what you wanted to major in. And you proceeded in either 2 years or 4 years to complete all your degree requirements. However, others took a little longer, more scenic route. You discovered and dove into your studies, however, with passion and joy. Some of our super seniors became a little too comfortable in the shallow end of the academic swimming pool. When state budgets and reduced class offerings, reduced faculty, forced you to go into the deep end, there were often faculty members that were there to throw you a life preserver. Whatever your path, I assure you today that all of us here are very proud of your accomplishments, and we applaud your achievements. I'd also like to point out that it is important that you chose to participate tonight. It would have been very easy to take that last final and go home, or just move on. Some of you are even coming tomorrow. But your family and friends are here, pausing for a brief moment to shine a light on what is truly a significant achievement. The graduates sitting near you or next to you will become your hospitality colleagues and hopefully your lifelong friends. Remember that group they were in with you? Love it or leave it. I also want to recognize that you're about to join an amazing group of alums who are celebrating their careers in lodging, food service, event planning, resort management, restaurants, food trucks, private club management, corporate meeting planning, convention services, trade show management, spa management, and so much more. What an awesome major you chose. Please don't forget our department, especially those of you that worked on our 20th birthday. Come back next year for our 21st. After all, we become adults next year, and we're not going to Vegas for the party, okay? It's going to be right here in San Jose. I'd also like to ask that you help other current students coming along. As you know, I try to keep us all tightly together. You're joining a fabulous group of alums out there. Help another intern along. Create a job for a student coming along behind you. I'll put any of you up against a Cornell grad or a UNLV grad or a Pomona grad. I'll put any of you up. You are simply the best, and I thank you for letting me serve as your professor. However, you have invested time, finances, energy, and hard work toward your dream of a college education, but not alone. I would now like to recognize some very special people who sacrificed, supported, and invested time, energy, love, finances to help make today possible. As I call you out, please stand. I would like the parents or guardians of our graduates to please stand now and be recognized. Spouses, partners, sweethearts, significant others, would you please? Some of you think they're your sweethearts. And finally, all other family members, children, siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins. of San Jose State University, our graduates, and our faculty, thank you all for helping these students to make their way to this very important day. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce two Dean Scholars selected from our array of 100 students tonight that we're graduating. They will be sharing some highlights and memories from the class of 2012-13. Please come to the podium as I call your name. First is Amy Coleman. Amy has worked as a party coordinator and food and beverage coordinator at Sharks Ice in Fremont. She's also been in event management at Pebble Beach Resorts for the AT&T Pro-Am Golf Tournament, the Food and Wine event, and the Concours d'Elegance Auto Show. She's a member of Delta Zeta sorority and is currently completing her senior internship, yes folks, with the San Francisco Giants. She works with the Director of Guest Services and Tours and is responsible for all public and private tours at AT&T Park and manages a part-time staff of ballpark tour guides. She is currently seeking, unless you got one today, she is currently seeking a full-time position in event planning upon finishing with the Giants. Our next student is Lac Nguyen. Lac was a member of the San Jose State men's water polo team and a former Benihana hibachi-style cook and chef, where he prepared savory foods for 6 to 10 guests at a time. Lac was also food and beverage operations manager at the AT&T Golf Tournament and a member of our Pebble Beach team. He also worked the Food and Wine Show and the Concours d'Elegance. He worked at the Olympic Club in San Francisco as a floor supervisor for the 2012 U.S. Open. Lac was also our director of Dr. Charles Whitcomb's 40th anniversary retirement roast. And most importantly, Lac has just completed his senior level internship with our 20th anniversary birthday team as our operations director. He oversaw a large team of interns and students to successfully bring our 20th birthday party on April 18th at Club Autosport into a reality. He also single-handedly organized the video and digital advertising for that event. Amy and Lac, I'm nervous to give you the podium, but thank you very much.
Hello? Thank goodness. Hold on, let me instigate this real quick. Woo! Okay. First off, Amy and I would like to thank Dr. Kate Sullivan for introducing us tonight. Thank you, the Department of Hospitality Management, for the opportunity to be able to speak on behalf of our graduating class. Thank you to the graduation committee for planning such a remarkable and memorable event. This year also marks the Department of Hospitality Management's 20th anniversary. Between 13 students from the 20th anniversary event, I am proud to say we raised close to $37,000. The Department of Hospitality Management strives to make this program one of the best programs in the entire world. With our alumni, our associates, and our resources, it is very possible, and we will make this happen. But ultimately, we want to congratulate the San Jose State University class of 2013.
Well guys, we're finally here at graduation. Who knew this day would finally come? We have come so far, and I think it's safe to say that we have come so far together, as peers and as friends. Looking out into the crowd, there isn't a face I don't recognize, and I think that is one of the best qualities of our department. Lac and I are honored to represent our graduating class of 2013. And as our academic career comes to a close, we would love to celebrate what makes our department so special and unique.
4.5 years ago, I came to this university as a timid, shy, and extremely quiet student who had very few friends. After taking a public speaking class, now I can't seem to shut up.
Excuse me, I think we can all agree to that.
Amy, don't be hating over there. You have a mighty mouthpiece yourself. Back to my story. I can remember freshman year running around like a headless chicken trying to add classes because they were all full. I called my Uncle Peter and said, "Uncle, I don't know what I want to study in college." My Uncle Peter said to me, "It's okay, Lac. College is about finding yourself." After taking enough hospitality classes, I finally understood what he meant. I think we can all agree that hospitality department has given us confidence and has prepared us to be successful in all of our future endeavors.
That's right. Hospitality management has been a hands-on major, and I know we have all learned to appreciate that. From the cooking classes to the field trips, and from the wine tasting to the campus events, our professors have done an excellent job of preparing us for the future. We may not have had to take calculus or chemistry, but that doesn't mean we aren't well educated. We are a well-rounded group of individuals. We take classes such as law, accounting, marketing and finance, nutrition, public relations, cost control, sanitation, multicultural issues, human resources, sustainable tourism, entrepreneurship, and statistics, just to name a few. We are required to have 500 internship hours, which is far above what any other major requires. We get a little taste of everything because that is what our work demands. We work hard and we play even harder.
The path to success is not defined by where you end up, but it is defined by what you have done to get there. John F. Kennedy once said, "We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives."
Our professors have always set us up for success. They have ensured our hands-on experience with a multitude of events on and off campus. For example, our students have participated in a real-life audit of the Fairmont Hotel, cooking classes at the Fairmont Hotel, the Las Vegas IMEX convention at the Venetian Hotel, the AT&T National Pro-Am Tournament at Pebble Beach, the MPI convention in San Francisco, the Olympic Club at the US Open, and wine tasting in Napa Valley.
Some events our students have planned also include the Hospitality Department's 20th anniversary party. Sorry, I screwed up. Spartan's Minute to Win It, Dr. Wickham's Retirement Roast, Campus Cupcake Wars, Spartapalooza, March Madness 2010, Spartan Tip-Off, and Casino Night.
And believe it or not, we still go on field trips. Some include the San Jose Convention Center, AT&T Park, the Capitol Club, the San Jose Athletic Club, the Winchester Mystery House, the Santa Clara Convention Center, and the Court of Fall Resort. These field trips aren't just for fun, they are to enhance our knowledge about the industry and give us a real-life example of where our careers can take us one day.
The past few years here at San Jose State is coming to an end. The consecutive 10-hour study days are ending as well. For some of you, your 10-minute study days are over. The friendships created, the relationships we've built, the amazing memories that we have encountered, and the skills that we've acquired will be carried onto our professional careers forever. Looking back at the past few years, we can say it has truly been a phenomenal experience. We are now prepared to speak professionally, act professionally, and work professionally. We are ready for the real world. Thank goodness I feel like I've got my money's worth.
We would like to give a special thank you to the professors who believed in us and helped us get here to graduation.
First off, we want to thank Dr. Kate for her tremendous support along the road to our success. She has an extensive knowledge about the industry and has an elite network to satisfy any of our needs. She is a huge asset to the department, and we don't know what we would do without her, Dr. Kate. Dr. Kate, you are the department. You started it 20 years ago, and you will go down here in the Hall of Fame.
To Susie Ross, thank you for being passionate and understanding. You make us think outside the box. The only essays I have ever enjoyed writing were in your 100W class.
Thank you, Dr. Yen, for all the number crunching in your finance and revenue management classes. We actually use those techniques now and calculate our current paychecks and to finance our bills. Today, I know it will be more useful one day when we are actually working in the field.
To Alan Finkelstein, thank you for teaching us how to not use a smoke detector as a timer. And we appreciate your sense of humor and your laid-back but informative classes.
Thank you, Dr. P. Shinwei, for teaching us how to edit videos and how to create a 45-second commercial through video editing software on a computer. Video editing has become a hobby for me.
To BJ Grosvenor, thank you for giving us the tools we need to graduate.
We want to also thank Professor Dora for teaching us law and how it relates to our industry. It is a service industry and the law plays a significant role in every aspect of it.
To Linda Levine, you are a fresh breath of air. Thank you for being so motivating and supportive, and most of all, always cheerful. You truly appreciate life and it rubs off on us.
Thank you, Seth Orvis, for your extensive wine knowledge. I thought this one wine tasted like sour apple when you said it tasted spicy, canny, and earthy. Honestly though, I did not know there was so much to learn about wine until I took your wine appreciation class.
To Steve Dowling, we enjoyed we enjoyed your take on life and breaking your students out of their shells. You pushed us to think about our future and the paths we want to take.
Thank you, Mr. Lange, for your 100W writing course, teaching us how to write precise 14-page papers and holding the attention of our readers.
To Alice Southwell, we are thankful to have you as an advisor and as a professor. Your knowledge about the industry is endless, and we appreciate all you have shared with us. Taking your human resource knowledge and applying it to real work situations cannot be replicated.
Thank you, Terry Thompson, for helping us open our eyes to the world of entrepreneurship and strategic management. We now know how to create an exclusive business model and execute the plan.
To Philly Tony, you are so encouraging and helpful to each and every student you come across. Thank you for your support, especially in event planning.
Thank you, Dr. Nguyen, for letting us use your office space to do work this semester. We know we can really rely on you.
To Kim Yulik, you encourage your students to make leisure a lifestyle and you live by example. We appreciate your positive attitude and your sincerity. In every class, it was obvious you were passionate about your lecture and nothing is better than a professor who is excited about teaching.
Last but not least, we want to thank Rich Larson. You have been a huge part of our network with helping us find the perfect additions to our resume. You are an inspiration and a great person to know in the department, and we look forward to working with you in the future. By the way, Kevin, Khaled, and I still owe you that coffee.
A lot of you may be thinking, what's next? Where do I go from here? Some people think all we do is run hotels or restaurants, but there's so much more available to us in the hospitality industry. We can open restaurants and bars, coordinate concerts for 40,000 people, advise small island developing states on their economic future and tourism, plan and coordinate the biggest day of a couple's life, coordinate events and staff at theme parks and on cruises around the world, run parks like Yellowstone and, run national parks like Yellowstone and Yosemite, work in human resources, plan the opening and closing ceremonies at the Olympics, consult with hotels and casinos about future green technology, travel around the world planning meetings for large companies who do billions of dollars in business a day, run auditing at hotels, and plan conventions and trade shows for hundreds of thousands of people per month. This industry isn't for everyone, but we know it's for us. Some of our students have already have their foot in the door and are representing companies such as NASA, AT&T Park, Shark Sports and Entertainment, Disney's Animal Kingdom, City Beach, the Capitol Club, the Hyatt Regency, and the Marriott.
A famous hip-hop artist once said, "Started from the bottom and now we're here." This day wouldn't be possible without the support of everyone's family and friends. Thank you for believing in us and showing us your full support throughout the duration of our college experience. Once again, we want to thank everyone for attending and congratulations to the San Jose State graduating class of 2013.
Well, graduates, it's time. It's the moment you've been waiting for. At this time, I'd like to begin the recognition of our class of 2012-13. I'd like to invite Mr. Rich Larson, faculty member who will be our reader, to the stage for presentation of our baccalaureate graduates. I would also like to invite our dean and Dr. Yen to join me on stage, and Mr. Jaber, as we congratulate the graduates. Graduates, please listen carefully. As you enter the stage, please hand your name card to Mr. Larson.
Miss Susan Ruth Riffle, Susie Riffle. Amy Grogan. Tamara Hosh. Lauren Freitas. Shelby Rabin. Crystal Tom. Stephanie Garcia. Saiba Teneda. Gregory Robinson. Brandon Wong. Donna Luang.
I love you, baby.
Kayla Livingston. Adrian Stewart. Heather Hernandez. Larissa Nelson. Samantha Osborne. Andrew Fernandez. Bianca Rivera. Luz Espinosa. Andrew White. Ashton Ocampo. Von Nguyen.
It's okay.
Hong Lee.
Woo!
Gian Trinidad.
Here, can I see the camera? Like the grass?
Natalia Dmitrieva.
Can't, or battery it has. This one's dying. Yeah, it doesn't fit.
Alexa Wild. Amanda Amesqua. Amanda Benson. Anthony Boganum. David Wow. Carwin Liang. Jeanette Moran. Giovanni Ventresca. Kevin Trong. Lac Nguyen. Amanda Koppel. Amy Martinez.
Hold on.
And beyond.
This might be her.
Amy Coleman.
Woo!
Lucia Barriga. Kristen Mendoza. Corey Brown. Rico Penanegbar. Mark Shearer. Sandy Eaton. Chloe O. Alexandra Sherrill. Gladys G-Rod Rodriguez. Andrea Bello Chavez. Catherine Turner. Catherine Bello. Jennifer Siegel. Cleo Montenegro. Lauren Fonseca. Kathleen Wang. Christopher Lee. Michael Langford. Jan Hui Wen. Jennifer Lynn. Luz Torresias. Patricia Guzman. Thuy Tran. Ariel Blazin.
Blazing.
Christina Mueller. Caitlin Neiman. Lori Salazar. Athena Rufo. Ria Victor. Gonzalo Guerrero. Joanne Nguyen. Sunny Nguyen. Kawan Nguyen. Tiffany Nasty. Catherine Kirby. Celia Gonzalez. Whitney Zeller. Huang Lu. Audrey Piedmont. Elizabeth Espinoza. Quan Chong Ren. Yi Hang Wu. Meng Yang. Dong Lee. Alexandria Sturgeon. Ashley Bankson. Kirsten Bjornstang. Anna Leonius. Miranda Terrelma. Caitlin Fonda. Yvette Gutierrez. Evelyn Kwan. Melissa Liwana. Teresa Chiaramonti. Allison McKinney. Kimberly Hastad. Michelle Azabato.
Oh yeah.
Rebecca Ambrose. Michelle Kamiko. Ryan Luke. Andrew Rodarte.
While we are waiting for them to take the picture, graduates, I want to remind you, please come to the university commencement tomorrow morning, and please breathe a life earlier, bring your suntan lotion and a bottle of water. Yeah, please be there at 8:30. Come back and close the ceremony. Congratulations, you did it. We did it. Believe it or not, graduate, I have no doubt that you are going to pursue and accomplish your dream from now on. I believe you will be a successful manager, entrepreneur, parent, friend, and an engaged citizen in your community.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Career progresses. Let us know how you are doing and where you are. We hope you will come back to visit us, speak in our classes, and serve as internship mentor for our students. And most importantly, this is well, thanks, Knox. Yeah, you mentioned that what I teach, right? Finance and revenue management. So, yeah, so as a professor in finance, I look into my return on investment. So most importantly, when you become rich and famous, don't forget to give back to us. That will be my return on investment. Right? I accept check or credit card. But you know, I prefer cash. Alright, our department will keep growing and growing. Please keep the Department of Hospitality Management and the San Jose State University as part of your life. Thanks to all of you for coming and sharing in our convocation this evening. We will now conclude the ceremony with a short formal recessional. First, the faculty will recess, followed by the graduates. We ask that our guests remain at your seats until the recessional is completed, and then you may meet